I thought about this the other day that there's two personalities you need as a tennis player or as any athlete. You need like you need to develop a training personality and a competition personality. And
Mm,
they're actually completely different, right? They're completely opposite because the training personality is the personality of someone who knows that they don't know, who's aware, who's humble in the fact that like, okay, I'm not good enough yet. There's plenty of to improve, and I'm curious to see what more I can find out, what's still not working, and let's explore. It's an exploration into the unknown. That's the training personality because there's always something that you can find in the unknown, something to improve, something to get better at. So it's like the underdog personality, right?
mm,
But then you go into competition and suddenly you have to switch that and be like, I know what I know. Because you need confidence and you need to be relaxed and you need to trust in your skills. So you can't focus on what's not good enough when you go into competition. Because,
mm,
as we know, as Tony Robbins says, like you what you focus on, you feel. So when you focus on the fact that something's not there, you're not so certain, right? Which is fine in practice because practice is like therapy, like in psychotherapy, like it's a safe environment. Like practice should be, and of course, when we say practice, there's different levels of practice. Now we're talking about more like individual practice with a coach is like therapy. Then when you have practice when there's like with other players, that's already practice competition. So that's different. But the individual practice is like therapy. What it means is there's safe environment. There should be safe environment. It's very important for the coach, for any coach out there to realize that just like a therapist or a parent or a teacher, whoever it is, I need to create a safe space of non-judgment because it is a space for exploration. And the only way we explore and go into the unknown is it's already scary enough to go in the unknown. So we need to feel safe. We need to feel like, okay, we're together exploring and there's no right or wrong. We need to suspend morality and we need to suspend this judgment of like, this is wrong, this is right, or something. No, we're together exploring what is the best thing for you in this forehand or in this backhand or whatever it is. And it's a process we're doing together as a team. So that's the safe environment of a individual session. And then when it goes into practice mode, like competition, like playing with other players and playing exercises or sets or whatever, and then into actual competition, that's the personality of I know what I know. Because why? Because I tried it. It's proven. It's tested. It worked, and I focus on what I know, and I go into the competition revising like, okay, I know this. I know this. This is my strength. This I can do. This I'm good at. This player I beat, and all that stuff. So you go into this like more the knowing personality. And what
mm,
you're saying, and what you can see is that each player has a tendency to be one or the other. So you have players who are more have a tendency to be like, okay, I don't know, I need to get better all the time, and they're like the hard workers and who are gonna be, like the ones that coaches love, but might not be so good in competition. Um, and then you have the players who are like, okay, I know what I know, I'm good, so I don't need to practice because I'm already great.
mm,
Um, so whichever personality is missing needs to be worked at, needs to be practiced. So either you're missing the humility or the understanding that there's so much you don't know and it's okay to not know. So those are the going back to your example, that the ones who are tanking, who are too loose, they're the ones who need to appear like they know everything. So with those, you need to do the conversation. It's okay to not know.
right.
The ones that are too tight, they think they don't know anything
Mm,
and they need to learn that there's things they already know. So with those, you talk about the things that they're good at and you focus on more the things that they know how to do. So they realize they know how to do, which makes them relax more and try a little bit less.